Good afternoon, everybody.
5 o'clock on the dot.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Mood music.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're ready to start the show, Jeff. How you doing today?
I am well. How are you?
I'm fired up. My kids love that when I do that. Dominic all week was like, Dad, I love what, and Dylan too. Dad, I'm fired up. And I'm like, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was fired up last week.
Yeah, you were fired
A little
up.
calmer this week.
You are?
No.
You're never calm. What the
Well,
hell are you
I'm
talking
calm,
about?
but you know, I'm passionate. I like to use the word passionate.
Good word.
I'm not fired up. I'm passionate about what I'm talking about.
It's a good way to put it.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
You know, I wanted to bring something up.
All right.
You know, I was saying to my beautiful wife the other day
Yes.
that it was nice to have you and Kelly over 2 days in a row. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, we don't do that as much as we used to.
We just said that yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we just said that yesterday. I'm like, damn, it felt like we spent the whole freaking weekend over at Phil and Sheila's house.
Nothing wrong with that.
And she's like, I know, right? I'm like, we haven't done that in a while. That was nice.
I mean, do you remember like every Thursday night, we're going to let the cat out of the bag. We were doing the Jersey Shore night.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how, you know, Dylan was born.
Yeah.
A lot of wine that night.
A lot of wine and chicken spaghetti. Yep.
Chicken. That's right. The chicken spaghetti.
Chicken spaghetti.
That was your favorite dish.
Dude, I killed that dish.
Yeah.
I haven't made that in a while, actually, now you said that. I haven't made that in a long time.
Well, you can always do it this weekend, Jeff.
Okay, fine.
I'm not going to tell you no. So how was your week?
Very good.
Yeah.
Short, but yeah.
Short.
Well, weekend, yeah. Weekend we felt
making a
short.
short joke?
No,
okay.
not yet.
My stool's taller than yours.
I noticed that. I'm there looking up at you. I'm like, this is the first.
Oh, we got the hydros on this thing. Watch.
But no, the week was fine. You know, work is work, and you look forward to coming back and get on the air and shooting the bull and everything else.
I don't know about you, but every week after we end the show, I'm so looking forward to the next week.
Yeah,
like it comes fast though. I'll agree with that. Like the weeks as we've gotten older have gone by faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Dylan just got braces yesterday. I felt like an old man with that.
I saw that. I saw that.
But yeah, I remember when I got my braces. Yeah. Just about the same age too.
He looks better in his though.
He does.
Yeah.
No doubt. He's a good looking kid.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Thank God he looks like me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sheila.
All right. So baseball. Big stuff coming up. Huge stuff.
We're pretty
we can start from Major League Baseball all the way to youth travel baseball. It's even rec ball is happening. So
yeah,
everything's back, which makes these days fun. The fun part is that you got the Hall of Fame coming up. Now we get to see who's going in. That kids can sit back and say, "Holy crap! Like he's going to the Hall of Fame."
Yeah.
Do I think that? I think I actually called you on this last year. That when they elected Scott Rowland into the Baseball Hall of Fame, I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I would have had 3 other people before that guy. And somebody said, well, yeah, but hey, he was a pretty decent hitter. Okay.
So were a lot of other people.
Yeah, I can name 6 other people on this. So CBS Sports came out with, this is actually kind of cool how they did this, ranking 10 active players.
Okay.
Closest to becoming in the Hall of Fame.
Closest to becoming?
So their careers are on the back end here. They're done here in the next couple of years. These are the ones that would be close to saying, hey, they're Hall of Fame nominees.
Okay. I'll buy it.
So I'm not going to go down their order because their order was a little off in my book. I'm just going to give you the names. You can say yes or no. We'll make this fast.
Not your own.
Kenley Jansen. Yeah, because your peanut butter tastes like shit. Kenley Jansen. Yay or nay?
Nay.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Mm-hmm. Hall of Famer.
Now? If he
continues doing what he does the last several years, yay or nay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say so too. Jose Altuve.
No.
Yep.
Do you want to know why? Or are we going to give our reasons why?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, let's go through the list and then I'll say why.
Let me put down here. So you say no, yes, no. Cole. Garrett Cole.
Yes.
Yep, I agree with that. Paul Goldschmidt.
That's a good one. Not first try.
Yeah. Mookie Betts.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Manny Machado.
Yes.
Bryce Harper.
Yes.
Nolan Arenado.
Not first shot.
Freddie Freeman.
Yes.
Okay, we're not too far off. I actually have Altuve going in only because of second base.
It ain't happening.
But I don't see it only because of my personal opinion of him. Same reason that my 10-year-old can't stand him is he's a cheater. So that's how he looks at it.
The problem is he didn't need to cheat.
He didn't need to cheat.
Still doesn't need to cheat.
No.
So I just don't, and I don't want to hear my wife didn't like my shirt off, and I mean, like, come on, man, like,
come on, stop it.
Let's, when you won.
My wife doesn't like my shirt off either, so whatever.
Well, that's for different reasons.
It is.
God. I still like the drum roll.
Yeah.
Play a little Marvin Gaye with it.
Yeah, no, you don't.
No. So yeah, I'm not, if they're not going to let the steroid guys in, they're not going to let him in.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, I mean, do I think McGuire should be in?
Yeah.
100% he should be in. Hell, I think aren't they keeping Pete Rose out still?
Well, all right, hold on. I answer that as McGuire should be in if he doesn't do steroids.
Yeah.
Because I still think Mark McGuire was a good player.
100%.
Okay.
Yep.
Barry Bonds should be in if he never says he did it, whatever.
It's obvious. Come on.
I mean, come on, man. Have you ever seen that picture of him in a Pittsburgh Pirates outfit? Or
he averaged 25 home runs a year.
Yeah.
Then he went to hit 70.
Been
like, come on.
And I know people are going to disagree with me on that one. Everybody says Barry Bonds should be in, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Do you think Pete Rose ever gets in?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Which I think sucks. I think Pete should be in.
Do the crime, got to do the time.
Oh, yeah. But I think he's done the time. I mean, he's done
he
it
has.
a long
And again,
time.
I'm not, you know what? I got a personal beef with Mr. Rose, and I'll tell you why. So you remember when he had the Pete Rose Ballpark Cafe here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So when in 03, when East Boynton went to the Little League World Series.
Yep, I remember that.
And, they won and the national title, but they didn't win the World Series title because they lost to Japan. But huge accomplishment. Only team around here. That's
100%.
So he was supposed to be at the, kids come back. They got a huge parade. Fire department had the water going and shooting over the ladder, and plane came in. And I mean, they were treated like rock stars, and they should have been
100%.
So they go back to Pete Rose's Ballpark Cafe because that's where it was like headquarters for the whole time when the people that didn't go to Williamsport. And I lost a lot of respect for him because he was supposed to do a bunch of different things for those kids and he never showed up. And he made a lot of money that week. A lot. 2 weeks. Okay. So from now I've met him also after that.
Yeah.
I met him before that, met him after that, and I've seen him well, not recently, but maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. And
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, come on, man. You see that on that? If you're watching live with us right now, which I hope a lot of people are. And if you're not, go to Facebook Live. And if you hear us somewhere out there, tune us in Facebook Live every week. But that's a picture of Barry Bonds when he was in the Pirates uniform versus when he was in the Giants uniform. And there is a complete difference.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't hit the gym that hard.
No.
And if you do, you got something helping you.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, that's just, I know.
You can see the Band-Aids on the elbow from where he's shooting it up, for God's sakes.
Well, they have Band-Aids, well, except for Jimmy.
I'm glad Mike picked that picture because I can tell you what, dude, you can see the Band-Aids over there on the what is that? His left forearm over there. That's where he's shooting it up. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to
we're not gonna whatever. It is what it is. Thanks.
Yeah, there we
Mike.
go.
I mean,
perfect
on,
example.
Dude. I mean, the guy looks like a beanpole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I don't agree with what he did. So from a character standpoint, and then what he did, that's why I have a problem. So I mix it into two situations. So like there's been guys that have come out and apologized. There's got, and
he don't apologize for anything.
No, he has apologized. Don't you remember that whole commission thing and all that?
Oh yeah, for the stuff for the Hall of Fame, yeah. But
he sits outside of the Hall of Fame every year,
waiting to go in.
Nope, signing autographs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, I figured he was waiting to go in to see who took over his spot. Since he can't be in there. I'd love to have him on the show.
He won't come on.
Oh, I'll get him.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, that's Wally.
Yeah. Get Wally on the blower.
He knows who he is.
He'll get his ass over here.
Yeah.
I look at it a couple things as far as Pete Rose. Number one, I will tell you, I've met him several times, and trying to not to swear enough on here, but he's a blank hole in my opinion.
Yeah,
his personality is just trash.
I'm not a Pete Rose fan, and I don't care if he gets.
But I mean, the dude gave it 110% in spring training games where he knew he was the starter. He didn't have to go kill himself. And he did it anyway for the game. So
is there a better hitter?
No, that guy is incredible.
There's not. But
no,
but
he bet on the game. He broke the cardinal rule.
He bet on the game.
You can't do that.
No.
But
you got to also show respect to the game. So again, it's not so much for me the gambling of the game. Whether or not he did it on to. Or knew he was going to get caught. Obviously, he didn't think he was going to get caught, but
yeah,
I don't know how I want to put this. I just think he did it. Probably didn't think he was going to be any ramifications from it, and then he got the ultimate, blackball.
Yeah.
So I don't think he maliciously intended to hurt the game.
Yep.
But he did, and then when he did, he was apologetic. But then he turned into a complete
jerk,
and that's what killed it for me. Because I can respect people that deserve a second chance.
I've met him several times, and
I'm all about a second chance.
He's never impressed me at all when you meet him. Me
neither.
That's just me personally.
Nope.
But here's my way of looking at it, and I'm not going to get into a debate about Pete Rose. Trust me, I'm not. But it's like that famous song title, every rose has its thorn, right? So he did it. He did the thorn time, and to me, he's done 20 years. He hasn't been allowed to be in this thing.
So you think he should be?
And I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. But there
even
should
what
be,
you just said about him.
But that he's a jerk.
Well, just in general, what he.
No, I'm sure half the people. Sure half the people, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, okay, I'll give you a great story. So we go down to at the time we used to call it Turner South, but when the Braves played the Marlins, and we used to beat the crap out of them down there. I used to refer to it as Turner South. And we go down for batting practice or whatever. And I mean, you're talking about I'm in my early mid 20s. So a couple of years ago. And I'd go down there with a couple of baseballs and I'd have them try to sign some balls, whatever. That's just my thing. As you know, for 100 years, I'm an autograph guy.
Mm-hmm.
So Chipper comes over, I take the ball. He tells me roll it on top of the dugout and he'll catch it. I roll it off the top of the dugout. He catches it, signs it, tosses it back up. Gives you the peace sign. See you later. Go Braves, whatever. Andrew Jones goes this. He gives his hands like that. I'm like, holy crap. I roll the ball. He turns his head, looks the other way. The ball rolls down, hits him dead in the freaking head. He picks the ball up, tosses it back up, and yells something to me in whatever language that was. And I think it ended with me flipping him the bird and telling him to go, it's himself and whatever.
Really? That's your story?
True story.
Wow.
Now,
did you lose the ball?
No, I got the ball back.
All right, good.
I actually had that's actually the ball that Mr. Glavin signed for me.
So you have Glavin on there and Chipper?
No, I have two different balls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mike's on his game.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, I named the one Harry and the other one Carrie. So anyway,
oh, man.
God. Oh, show 8, he is ready to do it, bro.
I like it.
Fired up.
Let me give a shout out. Jesse DeBrowner just joined us on the show. Good old friend Jesse DeBrowner.
Tennessee, right? That's where he's at now?
Yeah, he's on the other side of the Nashville. He met us out there when we had the guys weekend that you need to come to the next time. Your wife will probably cut you, but
probably
on your way out.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a blast, man. Unfortunately, Danny got sick, but
Englert?
Yeah, I don't know. He caught some kind of flap.
Probably down over there at the boulevard. But anyway.
Well, I don't know, man. He definitely came in there, and then all of a sudden it was like, oof. And then Jesse, me, and Borello were out there and partying it up, and we were riding down Broadway with those scooters.
Yeah.
Oh man, drunk.
Did you have your boots and hat on and everything?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
buddy. Oh
right.
Shit kicking in it all over the place.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I've known, let's see here, and Jesse's on, so he could probably maybe correct me, but I think the first time I met Jesse, I was 7.
Nah, yeah, it'll be a little bit older.
No, I played with him in Delray.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I played with him. I think it was on the Delray Beach Elks team, and I think my dad and his dad both coached that team.
At Delray?
Yeah.
Why'd you end up playing over there?
I lived in Delray. Well,
that's right.
I was born. That's right. There for a little while
till you guys.
And then we moved.
But
yeah,
I totally forgot you lived in Delray for a little bit.
Yeah, up until I was 7, and then we moved to Boynton,
and that's why we met over there.
Correct.
At 8.
Yep.
Yeah. So Jesse's a good dude. I love Jesse.
Yeah, he's the best. He's got a good beard, man. Hats off to your beard.
He's on steroids.
Yeah. What? Yeah. He's like the Barry Bonds of our era.
Jacked
this
up
guy
right now,
ripped, dude.
I mean, he's our age and looks like freaking The Rock.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say I don't know what I'm doing wrong,
dude.
but I do know what I'm doing wrong. He goes to the gym and takes care of himself.
He's got a little HGH in his cereal.
Yeah. Everybody up there is doing it.
He's got the A-Team cereal.
Yeah. Delray Elks. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Thank you. I knew I was right on that. Yeah, man. His dad was a trip, dude.
Larry was
my
man, dude.
God.
You want to meet a bigger Met fan? Him and Jesse. Man, you walked into that house, boy. Woo, buddy.
They are diehard Mets.
That man had every they didn't even have bobbleheads back then, but every kind of like
you had the
sculpture of a guy. They had
what were those things called, man? Like it was like starting lineup or whatever it was.
Yeah,
action figures.
That's what I'm saying. Like one of those action figures, starting lineup things.
Great.
Yeah, man. God. He was a collector like you wouldn't believe. I hope Jesse answer this question if you're still watching. I'm sure you are. If you have all that stuff, I would love to know if he does.
Yeah. That's a great question, man. My dad had a lot of stuff from, I'm talking the old Braves, like back before the Braves logo changed.
Yeah.
He has all that stuff still. So, yeah, it was fun. Like, I'll tell you what he does.
Attaboy.
Kelly's dad. Like, I mean, Teddy is as you know, diehard Yankee.
Right.
You should see some of the stuff he has, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking like Mickey Mantle cards.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I'm like,
the kids are starting to get back into that now, right?
Dude, Jackson lives for it, man.
Yeah,
that's what he asked for that for Christmas. I think Ted got him the book that tells you how much things are worth or whatever it is.
Yeah,
that's what he does all day, man. He goes in his room, plays on the iPad, or he pulls out cards and sees what he's got in his hand. He's like, hey, this one's worth $1.
I'd rather see it than that Pokemon crap.
Oh, I can't get into that crap. No, I can't get into that crap.
I'm glad it's coming back. Look, my grandfather and I started collecting years and years and years and years and years. I think I was probably like 10.
Yeah.
And 36 years ago. So yeah, it started a collection. It was something that I inherited. My mom kept it at her house.
Mm-hmm.
I never wanted to keep it at my house just because of, for one, the room and everything else. But then two, it was, I didn't want to lose it. I didn't want to forget it. I didn't want to, I didn't want to really be responsible for it until I knew I was ready to be responsible for it. Because it was something I had to remember my grandfather with.
Yeah.
And
this is on your mom's side?
Yeah, it was my grandpa on my mom's side. And so we had a nice collection. And now it's at our house. And the boys, they'll rummage through it here and there.
Yeah.
It's up top. And everything's still in sleeves. Like the whole bit, like
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, what was funny? Guess what card I came across the other day? We were looking for something. We took the kids to go to Tristan McKenzie's camp for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you who don't know, Tristan McKenzie plays for the Cleveland Guardians. I can't get.
It's the Indians.
It's weird. It's the Indians. And he's a pitcher. He went to Royal Palm High School, and every year he just did his 7th annual, I believe it was. Tristan McKenzie camp, and he donates food and stuff like that. And
nice.
Yeah, awesome. So we took the boys to that, And the boys wanted it. They had their baseball card of him, so they wanted him to sign it. So I got him a sleeve that had extra in all the boxes that I have and everything. And first card I grabbed, or like in that box, that was separated, Wally Backman.
Really?
Swear to God.
It's a sign from God.
Swear to God, it was Wally Backman. Again, my grandfather was a big Mets fan.
Yeah.
Huge Mets fan.
Well, speaking of Mets, so Jesse did respond back. He said he sold a lot of the things when he got sick, but he has most of the jerseys and that he loved, and some of the Japan uniforms as well. So yeah, he still has a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, that's I'm glad he does. So that's again, he must have had to build another house for all the stuff that Larry had.
Dude, Larry had a ton, dude.
Boy.
And it was fun with him, man, because even as a kid, like, it's funny to see like Jackson is a big Braves fan, because obviously that's what I am, but he roots for other players like I do as well. Like, I like to see other players do well. I like, honestly, like, I know you have a no for him, but I'm actually a big Paul Goldschmidt fan, man. I think the guy's class act.
I don't think he's the first,
but I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
No.
I do think he gets in, but I don't think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. But I think he's a class act. He keeps quiet. He keeps to himself. You never ever hear him on steroids or beating his wife or whatever. I mean, you don't ever hear any of that crap. So that's kind of what I look for. But what were we gonna say? I saw you pointed something.
No, I'm really excited. We got a lot of people watching today.
Yeah.
Not that they don't, but they're commenting. They're commenting and they're getting involved. So cousin Joni, Matt's cousin Joni, love her. She's awesome. Known her almost my entire life already. Says hello. My Aunt Barbara, Sheila's Aunt Barbara, live from Corona, Queens, probably watching or listening to us right now.
Now, is she a Met fan?
Shit. Aunt Barbara?
Yeah.
Every game.
Mets?
Walks to the stadium.
Oh, God.
I'm not kidding.
Barbara.
But I love it. Look, like I told you, man, I can't make comments about anybody, but I wasn't a Met fan.
Yeah.
Sheila was. I brought her over the better side. Sorry, Aunt Barbara.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I don't care. Like, I love that I love that there's a fan, an enthusiastic fan like that, goes to the games.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't become a fan weather fan and all of a sudden jump the bandwagon and all that. I've been a Yankee fan since the day I was born till the day I die.
Yeah.
Aunt Barbara, Met fan.
Met fan. Yeah.
I think if it was up to her, she'd probably
have
the whole service.
It looks like Joni's a Met fan too, huh?
Yeah, Joni.
Where's she at?
That's why she was like the step cousin or something. She's probably laughing. Her and Mario.
Now
I love you.
Now where's she from?
Cousin Jody?
Yeah.
She lives out here.
Oh, she's down here.
Yeah. That's on Patty's side, Matt's mom.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Maybe I met her a long time ago. I don't know.
You might have. Yeah. Cousin Joni's a trip. I did her wedding actually.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
oh,
DJ'd her wedding. Yeah. She got married. So, yeah. She got married at the Royal Fiesta. If I'm saying this right, cousin Joni, remind me. Royal Fiesta, right over there by the Cove in Deerfield Beach. If I remember that, I got a really good memory. Yeah. So I want to see if she comments and says I did remember it correctly, because that was very many. I don't even know how many years she's married now. She's got to be married at least 20 plus years. I mean, I'm with Sheila 17 or 18 years now. Way more than 20 years. She's got to be almost 25, 30.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, great guy. Love Mario too. Awesome dude. Beautiful wedding. She was made a beautiful bride. Uncle Mark was there.
Yeah.
Matt and Mike were there.
Yeah.
And Patty.
Uncle
and
Mark.
Grandma Patty, as we call her now. The boys call her Grandma Patty, and Papa Vic. And Mike was just married, I think.
Really?
I think so. I think Mike just got married.
Wow.
I feel like he did. Yeah. Yeah. He's been with, she said, yes, sir. Good job. I remembered. Yeah, Mike's married a long time with Lene, man. I was 18 when he got married.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, again, don't forget they're a little older than us.
Yeah. I forgot that they are a little older than us. Because Matt was what, a year and a half older than me.
Matt was 8 or 11 months older than I am.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You should rest in peace, my buddy.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, so.
But you're talking old baseball.
No, man, I'm having a great time talking about life now.
All right. Well,
then let's talk about seriously. Yeah, so many good friends we've had and so many good friends we've lost. It's just amazing, man, how life kind of just continues on. And those who And I remember this every year now. It's just like crazy because, my family was so into Christmas Eve and stuff like when I was growing up. And even my mom, was more into it probably than my dad.
Yeah.
All right. And then with the family and my cousins and my uncles and aunts and everybody, and it was like 50 people in our house at one time, but there's like 4 people now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and again, I say that it's 4 people, but Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, it's like, it's not the same.
It's different.
My mom's not here. My dad's not here. My grandparents aren't here. My aunt just passed. My uncle passed. Scott, I don't know what he was doing. I think he wanted to be alone and wasn't handling the holidays well with his mom passing. It's crazy. Matt gone. Vic's gone now. Like, it's just, I think what I'm trying to say is, man, enjoy life. Enjoy it to the best of your ability because you do not know.
My grandmother used to say all the time, live today like there's no tomorrow. That's what she used to say.
Love it. Smart woman.
And it's
smart woman.
Yeah.
It's just sad because you just don't know what's going to happen. I learned that at a very young age with Mindy passing. But then when you get older, it's like, I don't know if don't get me wrong, every day I miss my sister, but it doesn't hit you till you get older.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got older, it hit me, and it hit me hard. I can't, my mom anniversary of death just passed the other day, and I couldn't stop crying for 2 days.
Yeah.
I miss her so much.
Yeah.
And I knew she used to say to me all the time, you miss me when I'm gone. I miss me when I'm gone. She used to give me that guilt,
actually.
that guilt.
She used to say that to me, and I would just be in the living room. Yeah.
Man, is she right?
Yeah.
Miss her so much.
I know. It's weird because, I don't know if other people do this, and if you do, feel free to respond back.
Sorry, but when you get all sappy today.
But when you have certain people that pass, and now that you have social media, you go through your friends list and you see like their profile.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like some of them and I'm not going to name names, but some of them I go through and I'm like, it sucks, or whatever. And I delete them because I'm just like, they're not going to post anything. What are we doing? I'm not trying to win a world record for the most friends on my thing here. So whatever. But there's some of them that I can't, dude. Like, I just won't. Like your mom, like when I made a comment to you on Facebook and I tagged her in the post because she's still on my friends list. I'm not taking her off. What are you, high? Like, that's not happening. I've known that woman since I was 8.5 years old.
Yeah.
Like, no. If you remember correctly, which I'm sure that you do, because as Joni's letting you know that you do have a great memory. That was 20 years ago.
Did she say
when your mom's service was? Do you remember how I showed up there?
You came from work.
I showed up in a bang truck.
Yeah,
that parked outside.
I do remember.
And I came in a bang uniform. And
amazing what I may remember from that day. But again, like, I don't give a crap if you came in your underwear. Like, I don't. No, I don't, because you know what, man, you showed respect, and that's important to me, and I'd be there for you just as much. So, hardest day I ever had to go through, other than my sister, honestly, and losing Matt too has been rough. But his birthday's coming up too.
Yeah, this month, February.
Yep. Anyways, let's get back to positive stuff. So I hate Altuve. I can't stand Altuve.
One more sad thing. I shouldn't say sad thing, but one more prayer that I just read on the CBS Sports and Yahoo Sports this morning. Ryan Sandberg revealed that he has prostate cancer. So prayers to him, only because that was my favorite player in the 80s, dude. I'm telling you that right now.
Prayers.
That guy was a baller in the freaking 80s.
Yeah, I wanted to get positive. You're talking about prostate cancer.
No, we're done now. Oh. It's all over.
We'll move on.
Speaking of prostate, so Jose Altuve is not going to get into the Hall of Fame. Like, there right
speaking of prostate, that hemorrhoid.
I don't know. Is that too soon? I don't. Like I said, I think with Hall of Fame, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Mike's listening or not. He's got a better quick access to Google than I do.
Mike fell asleep,
but I need to find out and maybe somebody knows, what is the percentage of votes that you have to get to be elected into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame?
That's a good question. Maybe one of our watchers.
Maybe one of our loyal listeners.
And watchers.
But I mean, Mike's
everybody watching Facebook Live.
Mike will probably have it to me in 2 seconds.
Come into the chat. Tell us, what is the percentage? Honestly, I forget. I think it's like you got to get a certain amount of the votes, and then there's a percentage of it too. And 40%.
I thought it was 50 or 50. I thought it was like 58. So Nick just sent this over of him with the Delray Elks.
Pajinski?
Yeah.
I thought I saw a text message from him.
I think I know like 2 of these kids on this team.
Let me see it.
But yeah, that's funny.
Teaming on it?
No, let's see. Nick can text me. I don't know how old he is. I think he's Nick. Is
that Coach Smith?
I think so.
Holy shit.
Yeah. This has been fun, dude. I'm kind of enjoying doing this kind of show, man. This is like reliving old days.
Wait, well, hold on. Time out. Send that to Mike and tell him to put it up.
Mike who?
Mike.
Oh, yeah. Stand by.
Send it to Mike. Ask him if he wouldn't mind putting that up real quick. And then we'll see if we can point everybody out.
Yeah, because that's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, I think that's Coach Smith. Nick will tell us.
Yeah,
Johnny McVeigh is watching now. 75% of the vote. Thank you, Joni. 75%.
75%.
That's a big percentage.
That's a lot, dude. That's a lot.
I'll never forget when. Sorry, but
no wonder nobody makes it.
When Jeter got in,
mm-hmm.
There was one voter that didn't vote for him.
They did it on purpose. Because he was.
Who did it on purpose?
I don't know, but they had to have done it on purpose.
Why? For what?
Just to be a jerky.
Is he from Boston?
Has to be.
I mean, no. I mean, look.
I don't even think that.
I'm joking around when I say that.
I mean, look at.
But
Jeter.
Why would anybody not? Mariano got all the votes.
Yeah.
Why did Jeter not?
Again, I think it's somebody that was trying to be a jerk.
Who
I really
could
did.
have possibly said that he's?
What did Joni say it was? 71.
Joni said it was 75.
75. All right, so let's see here. I'm trying to see the list
because he's
tonight.
John? Really? Because he played. What does that have to do with anything? He didn't do steroids.
What happened? What did
Johnny said because he played during the steroid era. I don't give a crap. That's not. So did Mariano. Why did he get it?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, he never.
Oh, there's the picture.
There it is. There it is.
Look at the picture. Man, blow that thing up.
Yeah. All right. So let me get.
Wow.
So I know Nick's watching. So Nick, just text me your age on the side. I won't. I will not broadcast it. I promise you.
This is a picture of the Delray Elks.
I'm trying to figure out what year
Little League. Is. Well, it's got to be 89. 90s?
Yeah, maybe it's got to be 89 because the uniforms that's 80s.
Yeah, that 80s style.
Yeah, that's 80s.
Any of you guys had a mullet? Jesse, did you have the mullet?
Jesse, I don't see.
Nick
Jesse
must have had a mullet.
Yeah, Nick looks like a mullet kind of guy.
He's a mullet dude.
Try to find him on there. That's the sad
43. Thing. Who's 43? Nick Pajinski.
Okay, Nick, now that you just brought that out after I said I wouldn't say it, you just broadcast it.
Screw him.
So he's 23. All right. So let's see. He's a year younger than me.
Look at the shorts on the coaches. I love it.
You know what?
Wait, they're wearing that now.
I think
Pacilio wears that same shit.
That's not a new style. He's dusting off a classic.
He's just dusting off the shorts out of the freaking drawer.
Were those sport teams back in the day?
Wait.
All right.
Which one's Nick? Oh, there he is. I see.
Oh, wait a minute. I think that's Ben Riggs. I think that's him straight ahead of me on the
Who's the
hair.
dude with the glasses?
Yeah, I don't know him.
Wow. Yeah, this is stumping me a little bit.
Yeah.
We got Porter down there on the lower level.
I think that kid right there, right there in front of the guy in the blue shirt, that looks like Johnny Sepko, who I used to play baseball with.
I don't know who that is. Johnny Sepko. Who's that kid? He looks like a baller.
Which one?
The one on the left.
Right there?
Oh, yeah. Right by Coach Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that?
Sammy Sosa. I don't know who the hell it is.
Nick, who's that guy? Right, standing up next to Smith. Back row. I want it.
That's got to be
Coach Who's Trosky? Trosky? I don't know. One guy didn't vote for him, and the voter, is known according to Google machine. Whatever. Don't you got to field the drag?
No, I really do think
that's a great picture, man. I mean, that's
Pat Horn.
How great would
it's not Coach Smith, it's Pat Horn.
That's not Coach Smith?
No.
That's like his twin brother.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's not Coach Smith?
No, that's what Jesse just said. He said that's Pat Horn.
Tell me he doesn't look like Coach Smith, though.
A lot.
A lot.
I like the guy all the way in the back with like the button-up shirt that's unbuttoned, and he's just back there chilling.
He got that hairy 89. Yeah. He's got that Tom Selleck look going.
Him. That guy looks.
Where's the stash? And Barbara loves Tom Selleck, and so does my wife for some reason. She likes hairy chest. I don't understand that.
I should stay away. Boom. I'm like the Paul Stanley of broadcasting.
I'm like the guy from Baywatch.
Patrick Horn is Hambino. So the chunky kid that was in there, that's Pat Horn.
Oh,
Hambino.
I like it.
That's Hornbino.
All right.
Hornell.
That's a great. Hey, thanks for sharing that picture.
That was Nick.
Nick shared.
That was Nick.
Thanks, Nick. That's a cool picture.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a very cool picture. I don't remember some of those kids, but of course I remember the ones that we're on or that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
I don't remember playing against them.
No. Well, that was Delray.
Doesn't matter.
So
we still didn't.
They
didn't do international back then.
No, we didn't.
That's right. You're right. We didn't. Only All-Stars.
Only All-Stars did that. Yeah.
But then we would have played in All-Stars because Delray was always in it.
Yeah.
So was Boyne.
Yep. But it would have been you'd have played.
The districts.
No, you would have just been playing Delray Nationals. You wouldn't have played the Elks.
Oh, that was an Elks lead.
That was rec.
That's what I'm saying.
The Elks sponsored the team, but if you're on the All-Star team, you're not playing against the Elk team. You're
we were all ballers.
We made All-Stars. So most of those kids, like I said, I met Jesse when I was 7 years old when I met him.
Well, here's a question for all the guys that are sending us all this stuff now. Did you make the All-Star team that year?
And for the Delray Elks?
For whoever was on that team, did any of you guys
was Nick's team.
Make the All-Stars?
I don't know who did. I know.
I want to answer.
You know what, Jesse? I think if you go on our Facebook page, actually, while we're sitting here talking, I think I actually have our Delray Elks picture. I'm almost sure of that. If not, send that to me, and we'll take care of it. I'll put that up.
I want to put something else out there while we're looking for some of these pictures, but we were talking to Mike when we got here, and we're going to make this possible with Mike's help, and we appreciate it. We have our event coming up, President's Day weekend, February 16th through the 19th, the Wellington Classic. We already have 90 plus teams.
Holy crap.
But the cool news is we're going to bring Diamond Podcast to the event. So we're going to be live on air and on location at the Wellington Classic.
As we should be.
Are
we doing play-by-play, or are we just going to
I think we should. What I want to do is I want to kind of have the opportunity to do a little bit of play-by-play. These are my thoughts. We can change it around, whatever. But do a little play-by-play, but then also bring some of the kids off the field when they're done, when they're done with their game, bring them on the podcast.
That'd be awesome. I would love that.
Love that. Kind of like a, baseball tonight after the game, you know what I mean? Or Fox or whatever. So I want to do that, man. I think that'll be really cool for these kids. We're going to have our step and repeat. We're actually building it right now for our press conferences during the event. A lot of cool things are going to happen. If you are watching the show today and listening, come out, just hang out with us. All going to a good cause. The Wellington Colts 12U team is going to be heading to Cooperstown this summer, like my son Dylan. He's going to be going with the Okeechobee Tomahawks out of Okeechobee Park. And Fleetle is we're teaming up with organizations in order to help these kids go. No other travel league is doing that, buddy.
Yeah.
None.
I've got so much stuff working for you right now. You're getting ready to hit.
I love how you're paying attention.
Freaking late. I haven't listened to a word you forget said. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like the guy in Wayne's World when you're just going, uh-huh. That's exactly how I feel right now.
What was that guy's name in the show?
That was the DJ.
I know, but what was his name in the show? What was his name on the radio?
I don't remember.
Oh, we got to look that up.
Yeah. Somebody I'm busy sending pictures. To Mike.
You're Mad Mike.
Here's your first one, Phil. Here's 1996 Atlantic High School.
That I've seen a million times. Jesse posts that crap all the time.
Yeah. Wait till you see the next one.
Blow this one up. I want to see. Blow that one up if you can, Mike.
Let's see here. That's Gaylord dead in the front.
Let me tell you something. That team was legit.
There's Nick Quinn on the bottom.
That was my graduation year.
There's the Browner. I see him. Who else do I see over there? That's Tiemann. That team was badass, man.
Yeah.
God, that team was
Jesse is a 4-year varsity player.
Yeah. Dude, Jesse was
So was
badass.
Quinn, right? Quinn was also 4 years?
Yeah.
Who else? Was Tiemann 4 years?
Tiemann was 4 years.
Gabe was.
Yeah, Gabe Johnson. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
There was a couple of them. Here's the Delray Elks that I was talking about. So there's...
Is that a tree or is that Butch?
That's Butch. That's Butch.
Holy
and then
schmoly.
if you look on the old right side there, you see Mr. Lair. So that's my guy. Let's see here. We can get in here. So on the bottom...
We are totally strolling down memory lane.
Dude, this is so much fun. So there's the Browner. I see him up top.
Yep.
There I am all the way around right there. So I'm, if you take right next to, nope, go over more. Nope, back over. Right there. I'm all the way on the left. Down.
There's the Browner right there in the middle.
Yep. So I'm the one right there in the middle.
Yeah.
And I can tell you now, if you don't see Jackson in that picture, there's a problem.
Yeah, that's
because he looks just freaking like
to
me.
the left, right? You're at the end.
Yeah, I'm on to the left. Yeah,
right. And then Jesse's just to the above.
He's
to
above
the right.
me to the right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Look at.
Yep. He was big then, but he's built big now. You see what I'm saying?
Dude,
like he and I were always chunky. That's my dad. So there's Butch.
Look at all the Tom Selleck stashes.
It was popular then. I mean, these
holy
guys
schmoly! Look at the glasses. First of all, your dad towers over all four.
Everybody.
Those guys look like they're 2 feet tall compared to your old man. Oh my God! You don't call him Butch for no reason.
That's it, man.
Jesus.
So Nick Schmidt, all the way down on the bottom, right?
Straight mullet. Jesse said he's got a mullet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he mulleted it back then.
Wow.
Yep.
Nah, that's a great picture. I love it.
That was fun times, man. Like I said, that's how long I've known him, man. I've known him, Jesus. 90, so
now next week,
90% of my life.
I do have the Bethesda one, but next week I got to bring Webster's Team Sports. I have the Bethesda one.
Yeah,
I got a few of them.
I'll have to get a hold of
All Pet Clinic.
I think actually, I think Teddy's got.
Were you ever on Nomad?
No.
Were you ever on Masonic Lodge?
Masonic Lodge. Yeah.
So
yeah, I played on.
And then what about
I played
the fire department?
No.
Or
I was Masonic in Bethesda, and then I moved. And then
so I had Webster's.
Yep.
Bethesda.
That's the season I missed.
All Pet,
was Webster's. Yeah.
All Pet Clinic.
Wow.
All Pet Clinic. God, Jesus, man. I don't know where I'm getting all these memories from. I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday.
I don't even know what I ate for lunch today or yesterday or anything. And that's fun, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Kelly's dad, I think he's got like Delray National All-Star pitchers. He's got Boynton All-Star pitchers. I'll see if I can get a hold of some of them. Because I mean, that's that's when I played with like Dwayne, Eddie Gibson.
When are we getting the old man on the show? We asked I
have asked him.
We're on what episode are we at? 9 or 8?
8.
We're on 8.
Yeah.
We're at 9. This is 9.
I thought this was 8.
We're in now.
Mike, are we on 8 now or are we later? I mean, I'll wait for him to give me the cue.
9. Dylan was 7. Lucky number 7. We did one more last week. This is 9.
I think this is 8.
Nope.
I don't know. Mike's going to double check.
I got $10.
Either way, I've had a good time so far. That's been a blast.
Anyways, so I want to get back to the whole.
Oh, why we haven't had Butch in here yet?
No, I want to get back to the Classic.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, Fleetle Classic. Yep. So we got Fleetle Classic February 16th through the 19th. We want everybody to come out. We are doing this especially for these guys over at the Wellington Colts for their 12U team heading to Cooperstown this summer, 2024. And I'm happy to say we've made more relationships like that within organizations. Coral Springs Clippers, Wellington Colts. We now got the West Boca Panthers that we're going to be doing their Turkey Classic to send some of their kids in 2025.
Yeah.
We have the Stand Up to Cancer that we're going to help the Coral Springs Clippers guys go to Cooperstown. This is I told you 9.
Fine, I was wrong.
Okay.
Whatever.
I know,
but I was right on other things.
Yeah. Yeah, like that was me in the picture.
Yeah. Well, hey, we all knew it.
Definitely weren't right about all two.
That's great.
But yeah, so I'm excited because there's something that we're doing differently with Fleetle and Florida East Coast Travel League and USSSA baseball that nobody else is doing, and that's helping these kids. Look, man, we all did it. Stand in front of Publix, car washes, sell books, sell this, sell that. Remember the chocolates that you used to get?
Candy, yeah.
The chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, for $1. And I had to go out there and hustle and make money for the school and all kinds of crap. It's the worst thing to do is fundraise because you got to ask people for money. It's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of, if you're not a very people person, you not really want to knock on doors. Mm-hmm. So guess what? These kids get to fundraise while playing baseball.
That's the way to do it, man.
Right?
We had to go knock on doors.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Nobody did that crap for us.
Well,
we had to knock on doors and do car washes.
Different time.
Why was it a different time? We could have did it back then too.
No.
Why?
Well, because people were different then. I mean, like,
why were they different?
It was a smaller town.
That's smaller town.
It was a smaller town.
Yeah, right next to each other.
You didn't worry. You weren't worried about somebody trying to molest your kid. That was different.
But what does that have to do with that?
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't get it.
I would knock on the door. Nobody cared. But I'm not going to send my kid next door to knock on somebody's door.
I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Just a different time frame.
Yeah.
But again, standing out in front of freaking Publix, that sucks.
Because you knew your neighbors back then.
Yeah, exactly. Now you don't know nobody.
Yeah.
It ain't Cheers.
I don't know that fool.
It ain't Cheers, I can tell you.
No, it ain't. Where everybody knows their name?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I don't know nobody.
I don't know that fool.
But yeah, I'm with you though. I agree with you though. It's different. I pity. You know what I hate the most? I shouldn't say I hate it.
What the hell is Maria Vane? Who is that?
I don't know.
Well, tell them to go away.
I don't know who
they're hacking me.
I don't know whoever Dr. James is.
Well, something about herpes. So we're gonna get rid of that person.
Does it really say that? You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
Oh my God, this is the greatest. Oh,
how do you delete it?
I'm leaving it on. That's freaking hilarious.
Report comment. Harassment. I feel like I'm reporting Jessica Ferguson.
Well, listen, you can reach out to their WhatsApp if you're having problems with herpes or cancer cure, herpes cure, X back. What is X back?
I have no idea.
Like I'm trying to bring sexy back, or I don't know what that is. Yeah, diabetes cure. I don't think she has anything. I think she's full of. God. I think she's full of herpes, and she needs to move on.
Cousin Joni, handle that business for me.
She just did. She just said she's an idiot. Yeah, I agree with you. Cousin
Get off my thread.
Yeah, she's referred to as a loser.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I could agree with that with the whole being different time with going around and not knowing your neighbors. I actually feel comfortable in my neighborhood. We have some, we do a lot of different things in our neighborhood. We got the golf cart parade during Christmas, fun, and we do Halloween. Everybody comes to our neighborhood on Halloween, man. Like legit people don't even live in our neighborhood. They're in our neighborhood. It's just a good, friendly neighborhood. So I feel comfortable with the boys riding around. In fact, got a quick story with that. Dylan, when he had his dirt bike, unfortunately it was stolen by that piece of crap that came and stole it out of our garage that night. But anybody ever sees that guy with a blue Yamaha, let me know.
Done.
Anyways, so when he had his dirt bike, he had parameters around the neighborhood, right? And Kurt was riding around one day and he was in the truck and Dylan knew the rules and broke the rules. And Kurt called me and told me. And Kurt, I don't even think he may have known the rules or I don't remember, but he called and said, "Hey man, Dylan's over here." I'm like, "He's where?" And I'm like, "That's past the boundaries." So yeah, he learned a lesson from that.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is neighbors looking out.
Yeah. Yeah. Your neighborhood's cool with that, man.
Yeah.
Like your neighborhood's so fun. I mean, like I said, I missed my old neighborhood. Everybody knew everybody. I mean, Jackson would ride his bike over to my mom's house and then somebody would call and say, "Hey, just saw Jackson riding a bike. He's riding his bike by himself." Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that was fun, but like now, like it's just, I don't know, man. Certain areas just suck. And it's just,
I agree. I agree. There's
horrible.
Certain places I wouldn't let the kids go out and run around and be by themselves.
Yeah, no.
I just realized something. We've got about 10 minutes left of the show.
Mm-hmm.
That this is literally the first show since the first show
that we haven't had a guest.
I guess.
Yeah.
And it's gone by like that.
I just started thinking about that. And the main reason why, and this is why I even said to a guy that works for me today, he said he was going to listen, which I think he doesn't listen live on Facebook. He does more on when we put it on YouTube. But I told him, I said, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it because I want to see who comments. And it was hilarious that the first person that makes a comment is Jesse DeBrowner. And it was like, just started a whole new
I was
segment.
just going to say, it got us rolling.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm looking at
afternoon,
pictures,
everybody, and everybody's
I'm looking at freaking pictures of me when I was 7 years old in that picture, man. So, I mean, good God, man, it just takes you back, and it makes you take you back to where it's like, I hate to say it. I know I'm going to age Jesse as well, but I mean, I'll be 45 in March. So, I mean, I'm pushing on knowing him 40 freaking years that I've known him. I've known you almost 40 years. I've known you.
I don't even remember how old I am anymore.
You're 45.
Am I?
Yeah. You're a year older than me. You look better than me.
I know.
But yeah, but you're older than me. I even trimmed the beard down for the show.
I did. I actually did notice that.
Yeah.
Why don't you get rid of the beard?
No.
Why?
No.
I don't want to.
No, it's not
Why?
happening. Why? I don't want
different.
I did.
I shaved my head. You shave me or shave the beard.
No.
We'll both do it.
No.
Why?
I'll tell you why. If I number one, I have a fat face.
Actually, let's bet. Let's do a bet.
What's the bet?
I don't care. Let's figure out. Well, the bet will be you got to shave.
Already, I don't like this.
Already, I don't like this bet. Well, how about? Hey, wait.
Yeah. Let's
do it on the football game.
What football?
Who do you got this week?
Who's playing?
I don't know. So Buffalo lost against KC. So you got Baltimore.
Ravens.
That's a good game. That is an easy game for one of us to say, you get that guy or you get that team, I get that team. And I know you hate Mahomes, so you're gonna go. So you're gonna take Baltimore. I'm taking KC. That's the bet, right? Am I right?
All I know is if I see some freaking report that says Lamar Jackson miraculously got hurt for seasoning, I'm going to lose my crap.
That's the bet. If you lose, you got to shave. You take Baltimore. I'll take KC. KC's going to win, in my opinion. You're going to take Baltimore because you hate Mahomes.
Yes, I do.
And now, what do I got to do if I lose?
I don't know. I got
8 minutes to think of.
I don't know. I got 8 minutes, and then I'll figure something out. I got to figure something out here.
We're taking Mike out to dinner tonight. We said it's exactly 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. We're done.
We're shutting it down at 5:59.
Yeah, well, we're going to ease out at 5:59, and then he's going to play a little background music, and then at 6 o'clock,
not a minute after,
lights go out, baby. That's how we do it. That's the name of the game.
We're 5 to 6 every week, everybody. If you can't get your stuff in with us between 5 and 6, well, request more hours.
Yeah. Or, I mean, really, honestly, man, I mean, throw some comments out on Instagram or Facebook.
Give us something to talk about all week long. We said we look forward to the next show after the show's over.
Yeah.
So give us some stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to try to get on one more person before the season really kicks into gear here.
Mm-hmm.
And guys are going to start reporting here very shortly.
Yeah.
In fact, some of them are already doing it. I got to actually work out tomorrow.
You're doing the workout?
I'm not doing the workout. Okay. I have 2 guys that are free agents that are going to be pitching in front of like 30 scouts tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck.
Maybe more, actually.
Well, I wish them the best of luck.
Cross checkers and all kinds of crap.
All right.
Yeah. Some of my guys, one was drafted by the Marlins out of FSU, Antonio Velez.
I love that guy.
I know Velez. I love that guy too. And Kyle Warman will also be, and in fact, Kyle's coming over tonight and gonna hang out at the house, and he already promised to play wiffle ball with the kids.
All right.
He's like, it'll be great to feel like a kid.
Yeah.
No rush, you can guys really.
No,
I'm going home. I have things to do.
I got stuff to do. It's happening.
This guy, I love. Freaking love him. At least he's got jokes.
And he's got jacks.
Last week he was ready to put me in the octagon cage because we went over. This week, no problem. We can
I love him.
Mike. Look, man, Mike's done a great job. We really appreciate it. We got a great set here. We're going to continue this going on. He's going to teach us how to do shit at the on location and bring you a good event at the Wellington Classic. Bring the show on the road. And I really wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do that. Be live from somewhere and broadcast live and
do a live remote.
Live remote. Remember back in the day when Power 96 used to do from oh man, now I'm really gonna show from not Bay Club. Well, Bay Club, I think they probably did too.
They did do Bay Club.
Do you remember Bay Club?
Mm-hmm.
Remember where Bay Club was?
In Gateway?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that place must have changed names like a million times. It was Shooters and Bay Club and all kinds of other crap. Yeah. But Baja Beach Club every Saturday night.
God, I forgot about that place.
Oakland Park Boulevard, Power 96 used to go live with DJ Zog, man, and then DJ Laz was there for a little bit. Bro, those are the days.
Hey, listen, man, when I did radio years ago, I did live remotes at the South Florida Fair, man.
Dude, so those were the days.
Yeah, I did live remotes at the South Florida Fair. That was fun.
Do you even listen to radio anymore?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to radio in probably like 5 years.
I do. I listen for a
Maybe
couple
more.
things. I listen for a couple things. Number one, my good friend Beth.
We all love Beth.
She
looked Wellington Classic.
oh, there it is. She's still on the air. She does stuff for Sony and WRK. So I listen to her, and I listen to a couple like sports talk stuff. But that's about it. I really don't listen to anything else. Most of my stuff I listen to podcasts, man.
Yeah. The only time I don't, like, I should say, like, I never listen to radio. There'll be times when I get in the car and I just don't think to put something else on.
Yeah.
Because either my phone rang or I get in the car and my phone's already on or whatever, and I'm already talking to somebody, and then it'll go off and I just don't think to put something else on. But I don't search like I used to. Like, oh man, there's nothing on this station. Let me go to this station.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, legit, like whatever comes on, it stays on until I decide to put what I really want to listen on.
And it's funny because now
I focus on doing that.
Like now that everybody knows that you have Bluetooth on your phone, so it connects to your radio and all that kind of crap. I don't know how many times I get in the car and I'm like, oh, you know what? I got to turn on that. I want to listen to that guy's sports show today or whatever. And, you know, a Kid Rock song comes on my phone and I'm like, this song's a banger, bro. I'm not turning this off.
Yeah.
And then it's like one of those, then I just ride out. But yeah, I mean, most of the time, if I listen to anything, like I go searching for anything, it's a podcast.
Spotify,
That's
man.
it.
I like Spotify.
Yeah.
And we're on Spotify.
Yeah.
Does everybody know that?
They should.
They know now.
I mean, we're on episode 9, for Christ's sakes. They should know something.
Man, you thought it was 8. You should know we're on.
Well, now that I do.
See, I remember. I'll remember why, because what stuck in my head was when we did the thing for Dylan, we said, "Oh, lucky number 7," and now since then, I know we've done 2 shows, so that's really why I remembered. But yeah, lucky number 7 was Dylan. Then last week we did. We had Johnny and the guys on, and then now we got a day just you and I, just you and
Eddie Rabbit and Crystal Gale.
Holy shit! You really knew that?
I didn't need Mike to look
Mike's
at
going to take a shit.
Yeah, Mike's going to puke right now. He's like, you two guys sound like shit. I'm out of here.
Paul Simon over here. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, I don't, the old music, man, I love the old music. So I'll just go on and listen when I want to listen to.
Yeah. The music now sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't listen.
Music now. I mean, there's straight up garbage.
Do you remember when we used to when Casey Kasem was on with the,
of course,
of the like the top 100 on a Sunday?
Oh yeah.
And then Ryan Seacrest took it over for a bunch of years. Yeah, terrible. But I always used to look forward to that, and then the Billboard magazine coming out so then you would go on Rhapsody, or not Rhapsody. What was the download thing that came up that got burnt?
Napster.
Napster. Good job. Napster came on, and then you'd burn your CDs, and you had all these freaking
dude. I remember,
and I used to name my CDs like Flava Rules.
Yeah,
Old Flava, Philly Flava,
Chicken. Yeah, yeah. God, I mean, remember all so gay, but but I will say, but I'm going to go further back. And on Casey Kasem's top 100 countdown.
This is Casey Kasem.
I used to have a blank tape, and my mom would buy me blank tapes, and I would record songs off the radio. Yeah, like cassette tapes. I would record.
That's what it was.
I'm speaking to the kids that don't know. They're right now. They're Googling what's the hell
that.
Is cassette
what's
tape?
that big thing on the back of the TV, Dad? That's how the TVs used to look, son. That's some old shiznit.
Yeah, but I mean, I used to record so many songs off of that.
Yeah, but I remember the burning of this days. That was
that was the best
stuff. Yeah,
God, that saved me so much money, man.
Pirate stuff, man, and Napster was, man. Metallica screwed that all up.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they sued them,
and they won. Man, but look at what happened now.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Now I just have to push a button and I've already downloaded it. I was just going to
say, they tried to prevent the inevitable of the way technology has gotten so advanced.
Correct.
And it wasn't happening because once Napster was done, something else came out and it was just
they only make like 10 cents a download.
Now?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I talked to
a million times.
I talked to obviously we have a couple friends in the business. So Mick sings in a band called Spread the Dub. Great band. Check them out in Lake Worth. But they're on Apple Music, and he's the one that told me one day he got a check out of nowhere, and it was for like $2.15. And I'm like, for what? And he goes,
"You only have them on."
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm fine with it.
Let's do it, man. We could do a little jam out session here. They could bring their guitars, a little acoustic. Dude, I'm not kidding. Call
I'll text you when I leave.
Yeah. Want to thank you for a great show. Want to thank Mike for all he does for us.
Absolutely.
Want to thank all our listeners making it fun today.
It was fun.
Jesse DeBrowner, everybody that's kind of participated. Nick. Cousin Joni, Nick, Barbara, Mike, everybody that's participated today. Mr. Browner, all our good friends. We'll see you next time on the Diamond Deals podcast. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.